Hello, I'm Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. Okay, the question I'm going to ask is, will Brandon Curry repeat this year, or will he be a one-hit wonder? Now, making this video on the assumption that we are going to have an Olympia this year. Everybody knows the situation. And I'm going to assume, with the situation we have going on, gyms as of now are still closed. I'm sure most of the top level competitors have access either to their own personal home gym, which is well equipped, or they can still get into a facility one way or another and get their training in. Now, Brandon Curry trains in Kuwait, Oxygen Gym. I'm going to assume that he's able to get out there. I don't know what the travel restrictions are right now. I'm assuming he's able to get out there and start his contest prep. And I'm sure whatever restrictions are going on in Kuwait, Badr Badai, with his status, all the money he has, his connections, his pull, there's not going to be an issue with him being able to train and eat and everything else that is needed. So we're going under the assumption that all these things are going to be taking place. Can he repeat? Well, he took a lot of flack after his 2019 win, especially on the conditioning. My opinion, the top three could have been mixed around in any order, and I would have been very fine with it. And I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. Now, what I think put Brandon over the edge, what gave him the win, was his overall flow and structure, the shape of his muscles. I think that's what pulled him through. But he wasn't the best condition. And out of the top three, I think both Hadi and William edged him out with conditioning. Like I said, there was other things that wanted for Brandon. With all the hoopla around his win and the conditioning issue, I don't think it's going to be as easy this time around. I think they're going to want to see better conditioning on the champion. And I think he's going to need to bring in a better package. As far as weaknesses, he really doesn't have much in the way of weaknesses. I'd like to see a little more size on him, especially in the leg department, more sweep in the legs. But he's going to definitely need to bring in much better conditioning than he did last year. I'm going to also assume that Hadi Choopan is going to be able to get into the country and compete again. Now, conditioning-wise, he was one of the best on the stage last year. And from what I'm seeing, he's put on a substantial amount of size also since the Olympia. And amazingly, he holds his conditioning all year round. Brandon Curry needs to come in a little more size, a little more sweep in the legs, and he has to nail that conditioning. Hadi Choopan, with the conditioning level that he brings, and it does appear he's put on a little bit of size. He's going to be very dangerous again this year. William Bonac said it over and over again, except for his short torso and blocky waist, which makes his waist look a little blocky, but he brings conditioning. An extremely dangerous competitor, has that 3D pop to his muscles, and he knows how to bring in conditioning. He was a little off from his usual last year. I don't see that happening again. I think we're going to see a bigger, better William Bonac. That's going to be a very dangerous adversary for Brandon Curry. And then we got Flex Lewis, who's stepping onto the open stage for the first time. We've seen him a few weeks out from competition when he was competing as a 212, looking conditioned and ready to step on stage. And he's carrying about 225, 230 pounds. Conditioned. And we know he knows how to nail it come contest day. He's once again going to be very, very dangerous. Back to Brandon Curry. Can he repeat? He needs to bring in a better package that he brought in last year. A little bigger, a little fuller. Like I said, I'd like to see a little more sweep to his legs, but he needs to really bring in that conditioning. There's not, and with Brandon Curry, there's no freak factor in any manner about with him. He doesn't have any one particular body part that stands out. Dory in the back, Ronnie the back, Elite Priest, the arms. There were some bodybuilders have this freak factor in one form or another. There's nothing spectacular about him. He's just good all around. He needs to be able to really nail his conditioning, make those improvements from last year. To answer the question, can he repeat? Will he be a one-hit wonder? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be a one-hit wonder. It's hard to say. I think he can win it again, but it's all depending on the improvements that he makes. That he makes from the 2019 Olympia and until he stepped on stage again for the Olympia this year. If he can make those improvements and he can nail the conditioning, he has a very good possibility of repeating. But do not discount any of the three that I mentioned, and there are a few others out there that we'll see contest day, what they bring that might become problem for him. Hey, I forgot to mention Rolly Winkler. We expect to see him on the stage this year. He's qualified. He's also extremely dangerous. To wrap up the video, I think Brandon Curry can possibly win it again this year. I'm not 100%. I don't have 100% conviction in saying that, but I think he has the ability to do it. Will he do it? If he makes those improvements, there's a good possibility. We never know until the athlete steps on stage, and we'll see. Hopefully, it's still going to be held in September, and we'll see what happens come Olympia time. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.